This episode features recreations of real crime scenes and references to actual criminal figures. The material is presented for illustrative purposes and may be distressing for some listeners due to its realistic portrayal. Listener discretion is advised.
In the dim glow of twilight, you begin your journey down a seemingly endless street. The cobblestones beneath your feet echo with memories of a time long past, and a chilling mist blurs the edges of your reality. On either side, a series of old houses stand, silent witnesses to tales of terror. Each porch is guarded by a shadowy figure, their faces eerily familiar from tales of true crime. These are the perpetrators, forever bound to the scenes of their infamous deeds. One such figure, resembling the notorious John Wayne Gacy, lurks by a replica of his suburban Chicago home, beckoning you closer with a malevolent grin. Another, eerily mirroring the visage of Aileen Wuornos, leans against a lamppost, her gaze fixed intently on you. As you advance, each host steps forward, ready to escort you into the heart of darkness, guiding you through rooms where walls whisper secrets and every corner hides a story waiting to be told. Welcome, brave soul, to Sin Street, where the boundary between the past and the present is as thin as the veil of the night. Tonight we step onto a spectral boulevard where reality and nightmares intertwine. Sin Street resurrects haunting crime scenes through meticulous 3D LiDAR reconstructions combined with intricate crime scene imagery. As listeners don their virtual reality headsets, they're not merely witnesses but participants, immersing themselves in uncannily detailed scenarios that echo past horrors. A tour guide, sometimes even a recreation of the perpetrator themselves, awaits visitors at each location's entrance. They then methodically lead them through the scenes, recounting the events as they unfolded.
Sin Street is more than just a virtual realm. It's a meticulously crafted digital ecosystem, alive and evolving thanks to the power of AI.
This unsettlingly lifelike realm is the creation of Alexander Lenoir, a virtual science alumnus from Caltech with expertise in LiDAR technology. The inspiration struck him during his tenure with the Los Angeles Police Department, where he employed LiDAR to capture 3D reconstructions of crime scenes.
In crafting these chilling dioramas, we ventured to the very heart of these historical sites, harnessing the precision of 3D LiDAR to capture every nook and cranny. Once mapped, we married this data with crime scene photographs, resurrecting each setting to its eerie authenticity. For inaccessible or long-gone sites, we innovatively extrapolated from available images. By referencing common objects, think lamps, chairs, or even door frames, our software could deduce depth and dimension, recreating a tangible 3D experience.
In recent years, the convergence of AI and virtual reality has birthed realms that often blur the lines between the digital and the tangible. These virtual landscapes, once clearly delineated from our own, have evolved to a point where they are, at times, indistinguishable from our reality. It's a mesmerizing dance of technology and imagination, creating worlds that resonate with palpable authenticity.
The creation of Sin Street is a testament to this fusion of technologies. At its core, our system employs a deep learning model trained on vast datasets of real-world environments. This AI analyses intricate details from LiDAR scans, interpolating and extrapolating data to fill in any gaps or inconsistencies. The neural networks have been trained on thousands of crime scene photographs, learning patterns, textures, and even the way natural light interacts with objects. Beyond the visual, we utilize natural language processing AI to simulate conversations and ambient sounds, making the environment more immersive. This is not just about visuals, it's about creating a multi-sensory experience that is deeply rooted in the real world's complexities.
While Sin Street has garnered a significant following and praise for its technological marvels, not everyone is on board with this immersive experience. Concerns about the ethical implications and potential psychological impact have been raised by various experts in the field. One such voice offering a critical perspective on the project is Dr. Lorraine Mitchell.
While I understand the fascination with true crime, there's a fine line between understanding such events and immersing oneself in a detailed recreation of them.
Dr. Mitchell is a renowned psychologist and author who has spent decades researching the impact of media on public psyche. Having worked with victims of violent crimes and their families, she brings a unique perspective to the debate surrounding Sin Street.
My primary concern with Sin Street is the potential desensitization to violence and the emotional trauma it might inadvertently inflict on individuals, especially those connected to the real events. Further, the use of real crime figures and scenes for entertainment purposes can be seen as a form of glorification. Victims and their families deserve respect and empathy, not a reenactment of their worst nightmares. By creating a virtual realm that allows users to experience these crimes firsthand, we risk trivializing real-world pain and suffering. Lastly, while AI and VR are marvels of modern technology, their application here can blur the boundaries between reality and fiction. The human mind, especially in younger individuals, may not always discern the difference, leading to potential psychological implications.
As the Chief Communications Officer for Virtue Realms, the platform that hosts Sin Street, Dylan Saunders has been at the forefront of advocating for virtual experiences that push the boundaries of storytelling and technology.
We understand and deeply respect the concerns raised. Our intention with Sin Street was never to glorify or trivialize real-world events. Instead, we aim to provide an immersive experience that allows users to reflect on the darker aspects of human nature in a controlled environment. Every experience on our platform comes with clear disclaimers, age restrictions, and guidance. We've also initiated partnerships with mental health organizations to provide resources for users who may find the content unsettling. Regarding the potential desensitization, research has shown that virtual experiences can foster empathy and understanding. By walking in these virtual environments, users might gain a deeper appreciation for the gravity of such events, rather than becoming desensitized. Lastly, we're in constant dialogue with our community, ensuring that our content is both engaging and respectful. Sin Street is not just entertainment, it's an exploration, a reflection, and we hope a means of understanding the complexities of human behavior.
As you continue your journey down Sin Street, the eerie glow from a distant house beckons you closer. The distinctive Dutch colonial architecture stands out, its gambrel roof casting long shadows on the cobblestone path. This is the Amityville House, a place that has sent shivers down the spines of many, not just because of the gruesome crime that took place within its walls, but also because of the tales of supernatural occurrences that followed. Inside, the home feels strangely familiar. The dark wooden staircase ahead of you leads to the upper floor, while to your right, the infamous Red Room, a small windowless space, sends an involuntary shiver down your spine. A clock on the mantel of the living room fireplace seems to tick louder than it should, each second echoing in the vast emptiness of the house. As you explore, you're reminded of the chilling story of the DiFio family murders in 1974, where 6 members of the same family were found slain in their beds. But it's the subsequent tales of haunting experienced by the next occupants, the Lutz family, that has truly immortalized this house in horror folklore. Stories of green slime oozing from the walls, a swarm of flies in the dead of winter, and mysterious red eyes glaring from the darkness have made the Amityville House a place of both intrigue and dread. Exiting the house, you can't shake off the heavy feeling of its history, the blend of real crime and alleged paranormal events making it an unforgettable stop on Sin Street.
Sin Street was conceived with the utmost respect for the gravity of real-life events. The intention was never to exploit or sensationalize, but rather to provide a reflective space where users can confront the depths of human nature. However, I recognize the power and realism that technology like LiDAR and AI bring to this experience. It's precisely because of this realism that we've taken steps to ensure that users approach Sin Street with a sense of gravitas. Before entering, there are clear disclaimers, and we've even incorporated guided reflections post-experience to help users process what they've witnessed. As for the victims and their families, my heart goes out to them. Every effort has been made to avoid direct references to real individuals unless it's a well-known public case, and even then, we've sought feedback from various communities to ensure we're not crossing a line. I believe technology, when used responsibly, can be a tool for deep introspection and understanding. While Sin Street challenges its visitors, it's also an invitation to reflect on the fragility and complexity of life.
As the shadows lengthen and the last echoes of Sin Street fade, we're left to ponder the blurred lines between reality and the virtual, between the horrors of the past and their digital echoes. It's a journey that's taken us deep into the realms of technology, ethics, and the human psyche. While the cobblestones and spectral figures of Sin Street may be virtual, the emotions they evoke, the reflections they inspire, are undeniably real.